currently 8:15 in the morning and we just got up. We're about to shower. We already showered. What am I saying? We're about to head back to the bus terminal and get another 2-hour bus to our final hiking location where we will be hiking for the next 3 to 4 days. Here we go. Heading to our bus right now, and wait till you see how decked out this thing is. All right, we just got off the bus and we're about to head to the trail, but before we do, I have to slam the rest of this stuff. Don't ask me why I got it again. This stuff tastes awful, but it does give you a lot of energy. Oh, try it. Sure? You sure you don't want to try it, BB?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
I've only heard good things about it, but you know.
You mean you're talking about you've only heard good things about it?
I'm being sarcastic.
No. Oh, it just tastes like gasoline. We are truly in the middle of nowhere. The bus that we took out of Quito took us 2 hours to a town, and we took another 2-hour bus outside of that town to an even smaller town. This town is tiny. It barely even shows up on a map. So we're truly in the thick of it now, and we're about to go hike a big volcano that collapsed. One of the interesting things about hiking at this elevation is a lot of the locals, since they were born here, it's nothing to them. So normally what they say is in Ecuador time, if you ask a local how far and they say 30 minutes, double it, because they're so used to this altitude. Running up and down these hills is like effortless to them. But if you're from sea level like we are, it's a little bit more difficult. And we had a little old lady just absolutely destroy us. Just ran by us. I got a pro tip for you, which you've probably read on blogs if you've thought about doing this trail. You will get lost. There are little trail signs that you'll see throughout. Don't try to use maps.me. Don't completely depend on that because it doesn't actually really work all the time. There's really no cell signal out here, so it gets a little screwy. Embrace getting lost and don't panic. The people that live here are super friendly, super nice, but don't steal. They said the punishment for stealing in this area of Ecuador, they tie you up in the square and douse you in gasoline and light you on fire. I'm not joking. That is what they said. As long as you don't plan on stealing anything, you'll be just fine. If you're sensitive to smells, in my last blog, all of this is eucalyptus. Put this and you just, if you like the smell of eucalyptus, put it right here. Clears your sinuses, and because you're walking through a lot of farmland here, you don't smell the shit nearly as bad. So back on track, we got lost. We went the wrong way. As we were talking about the trail signs, someone, a very nice hiker, decided to scratch an arrow into the side of a rock wall, and we just didn't see it. Should have, but we didn't. It was only about a 20-minute setback, so we're back on track now. Taking a break for a second. We took a long path and now it's all uphill. That's where we came from. Taking a quick break, then we gotta get back to it. It's gonna get dark soon. Get into our hostel and sleep like a baby. We made it into town. Real quick note, this whole country has the gay pride flags everywhere. I know they just recently legalized the marriage, but it's so cool to see that people will still represent and show their support we're in the middle of nowhere and people here are still like, yeah, gay's cool. That's pretty rad. We finally made it here. The last leg of this part of the hike, pretty much all uphill, and we're at about 10,000 feet, maybe a little bit higher. So it definitely takes the wind out of you. We're about to go eat some food, shower, and drink a shit ton of water. I'm gonna do it all again tomorrow.